To add fizz of motivation to your day. Morning, I'll be there. 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. Be with me. Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College, preparing you for life. I am Deepak here, and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. So there was this maths teacher taking a mathematics class, of course. So she was writing on the board the table of 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos 18, 9 3 27, 9 4 36, 9 into 5 45, 9 into 6. How much? Huh? 54. 9 7 63, 9 8 72, 9 into 9 81, and 9 into 10 89. She wrote that, and the moment she wrote last 9 into 10 is equal to 89, the whole class shouted, "Ma'am, it's wrong! Ma'am, you wrote it wrong! Ma'am, you wrote it wrong!" And the teacher turns and tells, I purposely did it. 9 times I wrote 9 till 9. Absolutely correct. And not even one of you said, right, ma'am, 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 and right, ma'am. And the 10th time when I wrote it wrong, all of you collectively shouted. The lesson which I want to teach, the teacher told all the boys and girls, is that when you do so much good and right in life, the world will not appreciate it, may not appreciate it, may not even recognize it. But if you do a small mistake, by overlooking, by ignoring, by ignorance, everybody will pounce on you to find fault in you and criticize you. Just ensure you don't get bogged down. Don't let yourself feel down just for that one mistake you did. What I want to discuss with all of you is this: life is not fair. The world is not fair. People are not fair. I know how many times I take my sessions, and in the flow, the intensity, sometimes I just mispronounce one of the word, or as I'm writing on the board, a small spelling mistake, or sometimes I just, instead of saying positive, I end up saying negative in that entire flow. Later, when I introspect, I realize I spoke, I didn't speak properly, and every time it happens, few of them on my face, few of them in their own mind and heart. What kind of speaker he is, what kind of communicator, what kind of teacher he is. Simple mistake he does, he doesn't even understand. And hours and hours of teaching, training, communicating, speaking will be absolutely flawless, and one simple flaw, and they will be pouncing on me to point out a mistake at it. The world is very good at pointing out and finding out the faults and mistakes and flaws in the world. So don't get let down. So this criticism should only fuel you to become better, become more proficient, become excellent in whatever you do, because in one way it is not a great feeling, but in another way it's your reality check. They keep you on your toes, and the more criticizers you have, or critics you have around you, actually emotionally it may be sometimes draining, but mentally it keeps you always on check, so that you can keep revising, keep preparing properly, so that when you do something in front of the world, you know you are the best. You're the best. So when it comes, the lesson which we can derive from the entire thing, which I do for personally for myself, is when there is a small flaw I see in the world with people in something they do, I just ignore it and say, so much good they did, no. 99% good they did, 1% small here and some small hiccup. Let's forget it. No. But when it comes to me, I ensure even that small 1% should be given enough attention, so that the world shouldn't be able to catch it. Should be a zero defect performance, so that helps me to create excellence in my life. And when it comes to people, it helps me to create tolerance in my life. Now when I have tolerance with the world and the people, I am happy. When I am expecting excellence out of me, I become successful. Isn't it actually both way good? Then allowing the criticism to touch your heart and pull you down and make you feel bad about yourself, will it not be actually a good way? Knowing very well the world is not fair, people are not fair, they're waiting for you to make a mistake, then ensure that you give attention to the smallest thing in your project, in your work, in your speech, in your teaching, in your cooking, in your playing, so that there is excellence out of you. And when it comes from you to the world, or when you're relating with the world, people know that there will be small flaws, mistakes they will do by knowing unknowingly. Learn to ignore it. You'll develop tolerance. When you are able to overlook, ignore, or avoid what people do, the small mistakes, out of 100, one two mistake, leave it. You'll be able to develop tolerance, and you'll be able to enjoy with people, and people would love to be with you because they know you are not the criticism, you're not the critic. It develops tolerance. And when it comes to you, know that world is harsh, people are waiting to pounce on you. Give attention to every smallest minutest detail. It will bring out excellence out of you. Tolerance will help you to enjoy and be happy with people. Excellence will help you to become successful in life. Isn't it actually good if you look from the right perspective? So, let the world criticize. Let there be a world filled with critics. It's good for us because it will teach us tolerance to be happy and excellence to be successful. With this video, let's rock the entire weekend and enjoy ourselves. There we go. I can, I believe, I am, I believe, I can. So guys, go, set, and grow. You have read scriptures. You have read biographies and autobiographies. You have read gurus. You have read management gurus. You have read teachers. You have read philosophers. You have read guides, mentors, and coaches. This time, read a seeker. as a seeker to seek life, have the first look of my first book,